This achievement is currently unattainable. Why? Because it can only be unlocked during a limited time event. The most recent one being 2024. For all the completionists out there who like 200% games, y'all are all out of luck. You're just gonna have to simply wait. It could take days or years before this achievement can be unlocked. Hell, I could probably end up in my 30s waiting for this achievement to be available. I myself didn't get Good Guy Nick the real way. That's right, I cheated. Just like if I was playing a troll map, I exploited the map. Or in this case, I exploited other resources in the game. Trying to unlock Good Guy Nick the legit way is just a matter of being lucky and knowing the few times it is available in history. It's like predicting the next mass extinction. It's damn near impossible. In the past 6 years, Good Guy Nick has been available 3 times. One during the last stat update, and the 2 other times, one being a charity event and one just being a free weekend. So every 2 years. Based on this pattern, Good Guy Nick should be available sometime this year, right? If the stars align and the prophecy is fulfilled and another charity event occurs. I use Steam Achievement Manager, something that could literally get your account banned. At least that's what the program warns of. That's how I got my version of Good Guy Nick. Now, the other me used the community event to earn it, meaning 2 people, me and the other me, had to use outside sources in order to obtain this achievement. Isn't that insane that you need to use the community to attain this achievement? Otherwise, it's almost damn near impossible. But that's why I have it. I wasn't there when the game was on a free weekend, and you probably won't be either. There are many players who don't have this achievement, and that's literally because it's locked away. Like meeting Gary in Gary's mod. Yeah. Good luck with that. Only 2% of all Left 4 Dead 2 players have this achievement, and that's insane. And honestly, Valve just made this achievement a troll. Look at the icon. It promotes using outside sources to earn this. Now, someone's gonna say, always in the comments, well, achievements have no reward, so why are you working so hard to get them? Damn right. That's why I didn't bother with the last stand achievements, and that's why I didn't get Good Guy Nick legit. Because you know what? It's not worth it. Thankfully, Good Guy Nick is the only achievement that we have to do all this loophole nonsense in. And we don't have to worry about the clown fiesta of another achievement like Good Guy Nick ever again. Another thing about this achievement is that I can't really test it. As in, I don't know if this achievement is stable or easy to get when you have all the things you need, like the free weekend player and the free weekend happening at the same time. Is it glitchy? What if the player joins mid-game? What if the player leaves? I can't playtest any of these things because it's just that rare. I will admit, I really don't know much about Good Guy Nick in terms of getting it, like in game, in terms of knowing the ins and out of the achievement. I know how to get it and I know how it works, but I don't know if it's stable, as in it won't glitch out for some unknown reason. Like what if the free weekend player joins at the end of the game? What if he crashes? What if he leaves and then joins back? Does he need to be in the entire campaign? We'll never know. And you know what? I don't think I'll ever be able to play test it. I get it. Achievements are exactly what they're named. Achievements. They're not supposed to be easy to get. But some of these scale from too easy to impossible in a fraction of a second. We got Torchbearer, which is just surviving the passing campaign. And next to that is Burning Sensation, which is just to shoot 50 zombies with fire rounds. Then completely out of nowhere, Nick's smile cements an achievement you'll never get legit. Where's the gradual difficulty? Why does Left 4 Dead 2 have to go from elementary school to flying the Apollo spacecraft in less than 2 seconds? It's like the whole difficulty situation all over again with normal and expert and advanced. Even the achievements mirror this. Now, I don't remember how I obtained this achievement. I don't remember if I got it legit. Nonetheless, this achievement apparently can still be obtained regardless of what time it is. You can join a Steam group that helps attending both this achievement and Good Guy Nick. But without that server, it all comes down to timing again. All pretty confusing, as the people who help with attaining this achievement lose it after getting it. This implies that at some point, those who can help with this achievement, those people will eventually run out. I'm not sure how this works exactly. Really wish I could playtest it to figure it out myself, but I can't. I'm relying on Steam forums and the wiki again. Valve is real funny. They pulled this nonsense twice in a row. Not 3 times, because Half-Life 3 will never happen, but 2 times is more than enough. I hope they never do something like this ever again. This is pretty similar to Ghost of Christmas, but it's locked to a specific time of the year, and some say changing your system clock helps. But I'm not sure how well that works, because I've never tried it myself, because I've already attained the achievement. And I don't even remember how I did it, because it was that long ago. You need to do it in a local server. If you pick best available dedicated, you'll be sent to the Shadow Realm. You need a friend or find another group dedicated to this achievement. I'm unsure if you need to both change your system clocks or only one person needs to change the system clock for it to work. But I know you need to do local server and change your system clock to Christmas. The real deal, more like the real... What? 2% of players have this achievement, both the Expert one and the Realism Expert one. Why? It's just one campaign. Just play No Mercy on Expert Realism. It's not that hard. I've guided all of you for years. If you are my viewer, you have to get this achievement because I have faith in you. And if you don't, nothing happens. It's not like I could reach through the monitor and force you to get the achievement. The last time I talked about The Last Stand was in the last video, which lasted about 10 minutes. And that was the last time I wanted to talk about it. It's almost like I can't stand the Last Stand update. And no one else can stand how annoying it is to get this Last Stand achievement. Kill this many infected. Basically a huge, big ass time sink. To put this into perspective, you kill about 1,000 to 2,000 zombies per normal campaign. On custom maps, the largest amount of kills I've ever gotten was 4,000 zombies at the end of Buried Deep. And that map is basically non-stop hordes of infinite zombies. I don't know the math, but I'm pretty sure you'll be slaying zombies for a long time to get this achievement. Another thing is, I'm not sure if this tracks if you leave the game early, or if the game crashes, or if anything happens in between finishing the campaign. Does it automatically track as soon as you kill a zombie? I'll never know, because I already have the achievement. And I don't want to buy Left 4 Dead 2 again just to test it out. A lot of people talk about the Left 4 Dead 2 achievements, but few talk about the Left 4 Dead 1 achievements. Why? I don't know. You tell me. Many achievements in Left 4 Dead 2 are a reference to Left 4 Dead 1. For example, Z-Side Genocide is the same as the one in Left 4 Dead 1. Same as the Expert achievement. And the Last Stand? What is this? Some sort of grand foreshadowing in Left 4 Dead 1? Some of my commenters said that Left 4 Dead 1 achievements are locked behind a DLC paywall, and I wasn't really sure what they were talking about. Then I thought about the console version of Left 4 Dead 1. Now, I have never played Left 4 Dead 1 on console, so I am biasing all of this, not on any playtesting like I usually do. Just Google, just straight up the wiki and Google. Crash Course and The Sacrifice were both DLC in Left 4 Dead 1. Even weirder, there was another DLC that I had no idea even existed. It's called the Survival Pack. I'm not 100% sure whether these DLCs came with achievements on console, but on Steam they do. I'm not sure you guys can even buy these DLCs on console anymore nowadays. So maybe this comment is right. These achievements will forever be locked away. Damn. And we thought Good Guy Nick was impossible. Some of the rarest achievements in Left 4 Dead 2 have an attainment rating of 1% of all Left 4 Dead 2 players on Steam. And these achievements are really weird to be rare. You'd think the limited time, unattainable by your own will achievements are the rarest, but no, they're not. Less than 1% of players have these achievements that I'm displaying right now. Only 2 are outside of Left 4 Dead 2 survival. The other are survival based. Spitfire is just never going to happen in a game without it being intentionally done. That's just the reality. And these other achievements are just a grind. The exception of the Last Dash. I guess people just simply don't like grinding in survival. I'm very confused to why these achievements are the least attained achievements. They're not hard, well, some of them are without a friend, and the others are just trial and error. When The Last Stand dropped, new achievements came with it. The same is true with the Cold Stream update. Golden Freeman and The Last Dash are some of the examples that come from the top of my head that came with The Last Stand. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'll ever do these achievements. Well, why? Why do I want to do those achievements if I'm so close to getting all the achievements in Left 4 Dead 2? And that's what I was about to get into. I'm just getting too old to care. I really mean this. Valve is no better at making achievements than the community is. Earning a gold medal on every survival map is literally just plain and simple a grind. The Big 10 is impossible to do without a friend because no one even plays versus survival anymore. Wedding chair is just trial and error, and you need a friend to do that. There's no way you're going to be able to do that in a random versus lobby. Most, if not all, Left 4 Dead 2 achievements need at least one friend who is willing to do ridiculous things with you that aren't even really that fun, that honestly will make you question on why you're even using this time on planet Earth to do this. Why would you do that? It's not fun at all. I don't feel like I'm achieving anything doing these achievements. Doing achievements makes me feel like Valve's freaking doing what they say to make my profile look a little cooler, just to have a little achievement display. Like, damn, I just spent 10 hours trying to unlock this achievement just to look cooler. In all seriousness, there are tons of Left 4 Dead 2 achievement videos out there that cover this topic extensive. Most of them brush over the pure clowniness of this game's achievements and just opt to just doing them and explain how the achievement is unlocked, rather than just really thinking about, man, what the does Valve have of me doing in this freaking 10-year-old game? Why am I doing this stuff? Why? What's the point of unlocking these achievements? And where is the fun in it? There needs to be an entire community effort just to unlock one of those. Like, damn. Now, this is more of an issue in games in general than just Left 4 Dead 2, but some achievements are really stretching the definition of an achievement. Violence in the Silence is just walking towards the left. The Septic Tank is literally just throwing a bile jar at a tank. Club Dead, you'll just get after a couple of playthroughs. Price Chopper is literally just beating the first campaign of Left 4 Dead 2. At this point, might as well just make launching the game an achievement, or better yet, just viewing the game on the Steam page an achievement. Why are the achievements so random? And this isn't a thing only in Left 4 Dead 2, it's a thing in all Valve games. You think Left 4 Dead 2 is bad? Imagine TF2, the Clown Fiesta that freaking game is! Good Guy Nick and the other limited time achievements and all this luck based nonsense is just dumb. And you know what? I'm not gonna go through the effort of unlocking all the achievements, cause it's just nonsense. Now I know I'm coming off strong, but simply said, achievements should be fun, not a grind, a gamble, or a headache. A game's priority should always be fun, and that's all aspects of a video game, including the achievements.